Hi there, it's Amy Ambrosich with Dare to Parent, your parenting and stepfamily coach. Welcome to another episode of 5 Minute Mondays. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the feelings that a lot of people are expressing to me, feeling stuck in, relationships are starting to get kind of hard at home, kids are getting on parents' nerves, parents are getting on each other's nerves. We've all been cooped up. I know the feeling. I can relate completely. So I just wanted to pop in today and attempt in 5 minutes or less to give you some strategies to kind of help you through that. We're all in this together. We're all, and I hate to keep saying stuck at home because that's such a negative thing when we are stuck. But I think if we rephrase that a little bit, then it kind of takes the negativity away from it. So yes, we're home. Yes, we have to work together. So let's figure out some solutions to this issue without dragging on the negative pieces of it. So if you're feeling closed in, if relationships are getting tense, if I almost feel like for some families it's like it's a ticking situation of I just have to get out of here or I'm going to blow. Totally get it. There's days where I look at this house and I go, as much as I love my home, I'm tired of being here and I need to change the scenery. So I would suggest that if you and your partner or you and your child are really starting to feel that tension, sit down and acknowledge feelings with each other. It's okay to, sit down with someone and go, look, I know we've been kind of on each other's nerves lately. Let's try to figure this out. And sit down and really talk about the feelings first, because if you get into, well, you do this and you do that, it's the finger pointing that's not going to get you any solutions. It's just going to get people more aggravated. So instead, ask the question, what are you feeling? Talk to me about your feelings. Are you feeling frustrated, caged in? Are you sad because you can't see your friends? A lot of kids are going through that. Our seniors who should be graduating shortly are not going to get the senior year that they had thought they were going to get back in September when school started. It's okay to talk about those feelings. Let your kids mourn what's not happening. Our seniors are going through something none of us have ever done before. So it's okay to say, it's good to work through those feelings of sadness or frustration or disappointment, whatever it is that you're feeling. When you're, maybe you and your partner are kind of getting on each other's nerves, again, talk about those feelings. It's not necessarily that you don't love each other anymore. It might be you've just had way too much time in the same house together. We're all together all the time. My husband and I, he's been working from home. This is week 3, week 4. I've lost track. We've got at least a couple more weeks of him being at home, probably longer, depending on what Honda decides to do. So we've had to negotiate. He's taken over the home office every day. So, but there's times when I'm on calls with you guys, private calls. So, we negotiate that schedule every day. Okay, I have a call at 3, you have a meeting at 5. Let's, figure out how we're going to work out our schedule. So acknowledge feelings. The next thing is kind of what I already shared with you. What do you need? What do you need? How can I help? Those two questions are really important because instead of bickering back and forth, you can really sit down and listen to your child or your partner and say, well, what is it that you really need? Sometimes it's just, I need 5 minutes out of the house. Your partner may need just to, go take a drive. I know the other day I was so excited to go grocery shopping and I took the long way around to the grocery store because I just needed to see something other than our four walls because we're living in weird times. So ask your partner for specifics. Ask your child for specifics. I chatted with a mom just a couple days ago and the kids were getting grumpy and they were mad that they couldn't see their friends. And she said, what is it that you really need? And her daughter said, I just need to sit down and hang out with my friends. I miss being with my friends. Granted, they can't be in the same room, but they decided at a certain time every day, she and her friends can get on Zoom for 40 minutes. So it's a 40-minute visit. Everybody can get on. They share, they share the one link, and then whoever's available, they all get on and they just do whatever it is they want to talk about. Or sometimes they're playing games. They're finding creative ways to use that FaceTime together. So we have to get creative, but it can be done. So acknowledge feelings, ask the specific question, what is it that you need, and dig down for real specifics. Make a plan of action. Okay, this is what you need. Let's figure this out. Brainstorm together. Don't feel like you have to come up with all the ideas because we're all exhausted. So instead of feeling like you have to come up with all the ideas on your own, say, well, what are some ideas you have? Let's look on, the internet. Let's Google this and see how other people are handling this situation. Go ahead and get creative with your game plan too. Like, this is not my normal office. This is not where I normally do things with you guys, but it is probably going to be my spot for 5 Minute Mondays for a while. Plus, well, the lighting's not great. It's cloudy again in Columbus, Ohio, but it's the best I can offer you guys to get you the tips. So make it a plan of action. It won't be perfect, but at least give it a try. If it doesn't work, you can try the next thing on your list. Make sure you follow through. If you and your partner, your spouse, make the plan of, okay, Tuesday nights are my nights where I get to just sit and watch my favorite show while you deal with the kids. And then, maybe your partner wants Thursday mornings, to himself or herself, where it's a cup of coffee. It's not, they're not handling breakfast. You're handling breakfast with the kids. Find those little pockets of time and give it, I keep calling it space and grace. Give yourself some space and give yourself some grace. We're all under really weird stress right now that we've not experienced before. So give yourself, give each other, give the kids some space and grace. Sometimes it's all we need is a little bit of space from each other. It's not that we don't love each other, but we need a little break because we're used to leaving the house in the morning. The kids go to school, we go to work, we run errands, and then we all gather back for dinner. So just because we can't do the leaving of the house piece, speaking of leaving the house, if everybody's just losing their marbles and needs to get out, go for a hike, go for a nature. I've got Dave, hang on one second. So go for a hike, go for a walk, take the kids out for a nature hunt. A lot of people are doing this really cute thing called going on a bear hunt. Drive around your neighborhood and see who's put pictures of bears in their front windows. The kids are enjoying going on a bear hunt. Find things, maybe you guys can learn together. Get creative, I guess, is the bottom line to all of that, but make sure that you follow through. If you tell your spouse, I'm going to go ahead and give you Thursday mornings to yourself, make sure that you do that. Make sure you follow through on what you promised. Dave, let's see. My wife and I are showing each other gratitude on a daily basis. I'm working outside the home and she's left homeschooling our kids. We make space for dinner time. Oh, I love that you guys are doing dinner time. Family dinner is so important with the kids to have them vocalize their feelings about the change in their lives. Dave, that's beautiful. That is fabulous. And thank you for joining me today. I'm so glad you're here. I love that. You guys are taking care of each other and you're reconnecting as a family and talking about feelings during family dinner. Family dinner is a great thing. I recommend it highly to everybody. I grew up, we were a family of 7 in a teeny tiny little kitchen, but family dinner was a thing we always did. You were expected to be at that dinner table unless you were sick or you were working. Literally, otherwise you were at the dinner table. And we had family discussions. So thank you, Dave, for sharing that. I love that you popped in here and shared that with others. Daily gratitude, too. That's such a huge thing. When I wake up in the morning, sometimes I get sad because it's like, okay, I can't go see my dad who's 90 and struggling with cancer and some other health issues. And I don't know how much time he has, but he's in Indiana and I'm stuck in Ohio. But I'm grateful that I've got my siblings and my niece and my nephew that are jumping in and taking over and helping. And they are doing a great job of caring for him. So I have to pull that gratitude out. And it's not easy all the time, but you do what you have to do. We have a new grandbaby. She's 16 days old, lives in Seattle. We can't go and see her for a while, but I'm grateful that we have the technology. I can get pictures every day. My daughter and son-in-law send video every once in a while. So we're getting to know her and I get to chat with her. We do Facebook Lives with her, which is kind of silly, but our Facebook Messenger with her. So find those ways to find gratitude in every day. And Dave, you and your wife keep doing the good work. You guys are doing great. I love it. Okay, I'm going to close. I keep saying I'm going to keep these to 5 minutes, and I'm going to try, you guys, really, but I get started talking, and I love sharing these things with you. So if you have friends and family who would love to join in with us, please let them know. Mondays, 10 a.m., Dare to Parent. Jump on in for 5 Minute Mondays with Coach Amy. If you have any questions, you can always email me at amy@daretoparent.com, or you can even private message me through the through my Facebook biz page. So I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you guys are struggling with, and I'll do a 5-minute Monday or 5-minute Monday for you too. Hey, you guys take care, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.